focus a lot on dealing with your trauma. I focus a lot on identifying the things that the you that you forgot
Mm-hmm.
to nourish, right? Because we run so much as adults and out in the work world, we're working, and we're trying to manage all these different hats. And then what also happens is between the managing and the juggling of everything we have going on, we forget about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I definitely work with my clients to help them find that balance so that they are putting themselves first. You
Yep.
can still put yourself first and be super productive at work. You can be a trendsetter, you can be at top of your game, but you can also put yourself first. It's just a matter of how you prioritize things and your perspective, which brings me to the topic today, right? Thinking about your perspective and how you change things.
Yeah.
So, humor me, play along with me, Jill.
Sure.
Let's say, name the three top things that stay on your mind all night, no matter what. What are the three top things that you find yourself you're always thinking about? What are those three top things?
Me personally
Yes.
is getting rid of the piles in my house of my children's clothes that need to be donated that are in a room. Then it's
Mm-hmm.
my personal piles that are around the bedroom, the mail, the stuff. I just never have time to put it away, and the toy room. It all really comes down to the stress of having more time to put stuff away because I feel cluttered in my mind, to be honest. That's what I'm really worried about most, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So now, how would you prioritize that? What would you say if you can attack those three things? If you can attack those three things today, in what order would you rank them?
I would do probably my bedroom and bathroom first because I live there more. So like the space with all the kids stuff, all the toys that are in bags that have to be donated and sorted through. That room is closed off, so I don't see it as much. So I would say I would tackle my bathroom and my bedroom first. Then I would do the toy room and the toy donations, and then the clothes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and thinking about that, right? What's stopping you from doing that?
Is my children, because I wake up with them, then I get them ready for school. One gets picked up by the bus, one has to be dropped off. Either I do it or a babysitter does it, then I go to work, and then I work till 4, so someone picks up my son, and then sometimes I work from home. Then the other son comes home, and then we have homework at 4 o'clock, and then at 5:30, every night it's a sport. Monday we have baseball, Tuesday 2 soccer practices, religion, Wednesday is lacrosse and baseball. Thursday is tonight's a baseball game. Tomorrow's lacrosse practice 6:30. Saturday morning's ice skating 10 to 10:40. Then a potential lacrosse game Saturday or Sunday. Then soccer Sunday and morning and afternoon. So it is really the truth is having the time. I'm a single parent. I live alone. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
get my son's father to come over and help me and with that. So, like last night he did. And so what I did, I drove and I had my face lasered because that made me feel good. He came over, took the kids to sports for 2 hours, so I went and did that. Now that 2 hours I could have taken to tackle the project, but I need like so many hours straight. So some might say you're selfish. You went and you had 2 hours, but no, I feel like I needed and I wanted it because it makes me happy. But I'm just looking for a block of time, and I can't get my hands on it. I just need time. Does that
Ah,
sound
okay.
crazy? Or you're saying
No, it
that's
doesn't.
excuses,
It
or
doesn't.
is that
No,
excuses?
it doesn't sound crazy, and we about to navigate through that right
Uh
now,
huh.
right? Because you see for yourself, you're like, oh my goodness, is that an excuse? Like now you're judging yourself. You're judging yourself, right? And that's ultimately what happens. We start to judge ourselves because we're like, oh, I'm not getting enough done. There were so many things you named in there, but what I didn't hear is I didn't hear you name enough time that you schedule in for you. And
None.
because you don't schedule in time for you and all those other things take control over your time.
True.
So,
You're
right.
right. Yeah.
So you
You're
want to
right.
think about, right? So you want to think about this. Change your perspective on all of that. Change your perspective on there's so much things to do in the day and I'm just not able to get these things done. Change your perspective that you know what I'm going to do? On I'll say on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is the day that I'm going to take 2 hours and I'm going to tackle this one room that I want to get done. I'm going to start on it. It doesn't matter if I don't finish. At least I'm getting started, right? So you have that 2 hours wherever you put it in your day. You have that 2 hours that you know you're going to start getting this thing, this particular thing right here done. That's
Wow.
going to make you feel better because you're going to see you're going to see progress. You're going to see things start to change, right?
Wow.
You're also going to pencil in every other day, pencil in at least 45 minutes for jail, just jail time. Whether it's if you got to lock yourself in the bathroom,
Yep.
steam and take a shower, whatever it is, release whatever it is. Every other day, at least 45 minutes, because now that allows you to declutter your mind. And then you'll start to go, well, you know what? Well, while the kids are at practice, I can knock this thing right here off. Come back to practice, come back and pick them up for practice.
I can't. They're too young. I have to stay. But yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
soon, soon. But
Right?
look,
And or
I'm
if
already
they're
thinking
younger,
ahead. Come fall, I got two
right.
kids going on the bus together. That makes
Mhm.
things a lot easier because then I have an hour in the morning that I could
Mhm.
have before work. Right now I don't
Right.
have that hour because the baby's 5, stays home an hour and 20 minutes later than the other one.
Okay.
So I will gain an hour in a few months. I'm excited about
Mhm.
that. And I did a little last night. So my son's father slept over in hopes I could start cleaning the bathroom and stuff. But then the kids didn't want to sleep with him, and it became a fight. And they were crying, and they were this. They want their mom because we sleep together. That's another issue. We
Because that's what
cope it.
happens. That's the thing.
So I
That's
didn't.
the
I
thing.
didn't get to do it. But this morning I did a little bit of the bathroom. Like one sink
Mhm.
has all stuff in it. It's just like, why is there random caps and stuff and money and like change and my pills? Why is everything in one sink? The other one's cluttered. The other one's not. So it's like I started a little today, so I feel a little bit better.
Mhm.
And today I'm gonna have an hour to myself to tackle some of that. So I do have a little time today.
Right. And you see, good. And you see what? That's life. That's life of a single parent. Shoot, it's the life of a parent with a household with two parents.
Yes.
Like when you're working, especially if your kids are young.
Yes.
Like that is expected. Life happens. Real world things happen, and that's okay.
Okay,
And
thank
know
you.
that that's okay. All
Yes.
right. Know that that's okay. You have to be comfortable with understanding. This is what my day looks like, and
Yes.
sometimes you have to write out your day so that you can say, okay, this is super important. I know these things need to happen,
Yeah.
and I want to make them happen between these hours. I
Mhm.
know this time is my work time. This is the time that I have to be on the air. I cannot budge that time, so that's I'm gonna block that time out because that is that's how the bills get paid, right? So that's what
Yeah.
I have to do. And then when you have some little flex time in the bottom or whatever, pencil in, sneak in 30, 45 minutes for yourself. Even
Yeah.
if it's just for you to sit in silence and just be able to breathe. Schedule that time in. If it's laundry, pick a day. Pick a day for laundry and say, this is my laundry day. And on laundry day, I'm going to get 1, 2, and 3 done. And that's the only thing I'm focusing on. If I know I get these things done, I am happy for the day because I have checked that off of my jail's bucket list. My
Thank
bucket
you.
list
Yeah.
of things that has me feeling anxiety because I feel like I'm not being the best mom or I'm not being the best me or the best wife, woman, girlfriend, whatever, because I'm not getting all these things done.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what other people think. You know who's important? You're important.
Thank
You
you.
are the important.
You're
And
good.
trust me, your little ones, they see into the little ones, you look like Superwoman. This mommy does everything. Mommy makes everything happen. And
Yeah.
that's what they see, right? But
Mhm.
you also want them to see mommy feeling balanced. You want them to see mommy feeling loved. And they can see that when you love yourself because you're smiling more, you're a little more relaxed. Everything doesn't seem in a hurry.
Yeah.
Sometimes taking care of Jill is hugging the little ones. Let's give mommy a little extra love today. Let's give me a nice hug. Let's curl up on the couch
Yeah.
and watch a movie or watch, say and let's play some games or whatever. Let's color together. That could also be your downtime, your loving me time, because that's that time, those little small moments that you get to restore and think about when you're having a tough day at work or think about when something tough comes and you're like, oh my goodness, this is just knocking me on my feet. You have those little moments to think about, to woosah, breathe, and feel good again.
Beautiful. I love this. I feel positive. I feel better knowing I'm not alone like that. People, yeah. And one thing I did the other day made me feel good. My whole desk area, like here at work,
Mhm.
I cleaned it. I feel so much better about that. So for
Hmm.
me, my mental clutter happens with physical clutter. Like I think I need to relieve that. So I feel so better. The whole desk area is cleaner. I
Hmm.
organized. I have my little sons, post-it note. I love you, mom. Before
Right.
my mom passed, she gave me